Just quickly, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I post a new Tom Brady video every day.
To get to the deeper point that you were just talking about, is this because of the defense or because of Tom Brady? I think they go hand in hand strictly because when Tom Brady was a free agent, there were some people that would get on your desk, Greeny, and say, there isn't really a market for Tom Brady out there. And all I was saying is, if you get Tom Brady into your building, everybody gets better. Equipment managers get better. Athletic trainers get better. Your defense gets better. There's no wasted reps. There's no corners that are cut when Tom Brady's there because you know you have a guy.
It's human nature to become complacent. Having all the success that he's had over the course of his career, it would be easy for him to kind of, put it in cruise control. But his hunger to stay at the top, his hunger to keep getting better, to find ways to refine his game, it's really remarkable.
And I'm just fascinated by anybody who's the best at what they do, especially when
handcuffs are off.
Especially when they're not the most talented. When we talk about guys like Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. So let me ask you this. Do you think that Brady could actually outlast Belichick?
Molly, it's starting to look that way.
Right?
And let me say this. When Pop starts talking like that, in the media and on the radio, you know it's real. You know that there's that competitive fire where Brady wants to make sure that he leaves no doubt that he's the one that was more responsible for the success that they had out in New England. But yeah, with Tom Brady and looking at this Buccaneers team, they're set up to have success for the next 3 or 4 years. Most folks move to Florida to retire. Tom Brady moves down there to win championships. I know that Bruce Arians hates the fact that people say we're going to run it back. But this team is going to have a chance to be able to run it back. So I don't think there's going to be any question about between Belichick and Brady who's going to have more success in the twilight of their careers. It's Tom Brady. When we look at Bill Belichick, people got to realize that he's also on the back nine of his career too. The oldest coaches to ever coach in an NFL game as a head coach, 72, 73 years old. Bill Belichick is 69. So the end is close for him as well. So if I had to bet on who's going to have more success over the next 3 or 4 years, I would bet on Tom Brady. I think there's a chance that he outlasts Bill Belichick.
He does everything right. And instead of trying to make the show about him, he gets the ball to the pieces around him. It makes him so difficult to play against.
Well, Tom has just been the ultimate professional, taking care of himself physically, mentally. He's extremely disciplined. In his off-season training, his in-season sleeping habits, eating habits, it all has paid off for him. It's allowed him to have such great success at this age, but I give him all the credit. He has put in the time. He has sacrificed. He has formed a bond with his new teammates in a short period of time in a pandemic off-season. So he has earned the right to have his team in the Super Bowl in his hometown, Tampa Bay.
Getting everybody locked in, laser focused, making tough throws, everybody making tough plays.
He's been the driving force behind everything we've done here, and we've been really fortunate to have him.
I can't speak enough on what he's meant to me.
I'm just blessed to be next to this man. He's the GOAT. He is the greatest football player to ever play. And I can tell my kids I play with that man. I'm just blessed.
But I'm going with Tom Brady. Obviously, it's going to be up to him, I feel like, when he wants to leave, when he wants to retire. And if the production is still there, if he's still winning football games for this football team, he's not going anywhere. And like you said earlier, Mike, I think he plays neck up. He plays with his brain. He understands where he's going well before the plays even started, well before he even, starts beginning his cadence. He's looking at the coverages. He understands what play is called and how to maneuver through that play with what coverage is being put out there. So I'm going with Tom Brady. It's his job to lose.
He's the greatest of all time. His leadership, his competitiveness, his preparation every single day. You understand why he's been great his whole career. When I was in elementary school watching him, which is crazy to say or think.
The Patriots have done it again. 3 out of 4.
What Tom Brady does is he gets his guys in the right play. Situational football is out of this world. His football IQ, as we all know, is next level. Tom Brady dinks and donks, and then he attacks you down the seam and with play action and all these flea flicker gadget plays that they write up during the week. That's Tom Brady. That's what makes him elite. And any quarterback out there, I don't care if you're 7. I don't care if you're in high school. I don't care if you are a 10-year NFL vet. If you want to be elite, you better manage the game.
I just felt honored to be out there. I mean, that's what this game is about, man. It's about competing and, competing against the best. And I would definitely say he's one of the best, that ever played this game.
I just got to say this. You guys are missing it. Nobody wanted to go to New England to be coached by Bill Belichick. They wanted to play with Tom Brady. I mean, part of it's Belichick, but to play with Tom Brady. Why? That's why you're going to win. And no quarterback was wanting to go to New England, I can assure you that.
When he won his first Super Bowl, I was probably 3 years old, I think. All my life I've been a fan of his. Missed the 6 Super Bowls. Now he's looking at me, telling me he loved watching me play. I'm like, yeah, that's dope. Tom Brady said. I get to rub that in to some people.
Well, I don't think you will. Look, that's what I did after Super Bowl 50. It was the right time for me, George. It's such an individual decision. Nobody can make that decision for you. So I have so much respect for Tom. The battles we had on the field, we formed a friendship off the field as well. Always felt he brought out the best in me and maybe vice versa for him. So I don't think he will because it's his first year in Tampa. He's having a lot of fun. He's happy. He's joyous. And I can see him doing it for a few more years, no matter what happens on Super Bowl Sunday.
He just wants to go out there and just compete for 60 minutes, throw a ball down anywhere, let's go play. And he's just relentlessly tough, just the ultimate leader.
And if you look at that Super Bowl yesterday, all the OGs that maybe went ring chasing down in Tampa made a big-time play. The defense was humming, and Ndamukong Suh, a man who's been around and made hundreds of millions of dollars, he was hot on Patrick Mahomes' heels there at the end. It all goes hand in hand, and it's the Tom Brady effect. The defense was unbelievable. Patrick Mahomes not scoring a touchdown with that offense is something we never could have predicted, but I do believe it all is kind of tied in together whenever you got a guy who's the GOAT in 7 Super Bowls.
I'm from South Georgia, man. Why would anybody in South Georgia have Tom Brady's jersey? You people would come to the school on Jersey Day, and half the people in the school wearing Tom Brady jerseys. It's crazy. And they were doing this back in 2005. And it's still going on now. He's one of the best, if not the best, to ever do it.
Yeah, I'm betting on Tom Brady until shown otherwise. And with Bill Belichick, it remains to be seen whether or not he's going to be able to get that program turned around without Tom Brady.
Just see it day in and day out, his excellence, and it's really been remarkable to be a part of. Yeah.
So what kind of numbers do you think he puts up, Brandon, with Tampa Bay?
It doesn't matter. It's going to be the same Tom Brady. The only thing that matters right now is wins and losses. And I promise you this, they will win the division.
You wanted number 12 to come down and become a part of this mission and this group, Bruce. How do you describe what he has meant to make this moment a reality?
This trophy, the belief he gave everybody on this organization that this could be done. It only took one man.
It's been amazing to have Brady come in and lead us to the Super Bowl champs, man. Like there's nothing else to be said. Brady is nothing that he can't do. New team, new scheme, first year, going to the Super Bowl and winning it all. He's the GOAT for sure.
And he is the ultimate leader. So what Bruce talked about was belief. He didn't talk about on Sunday. Where Tom Brady is most valuable is Monday through Friday. When he walks in that building, and we talked about this yesterday, when he walks in that building, he pushes everyone to be better. He elevates everyone's game. He elevates everyone's process. He's the type of leader, the ultimate leader. When you see him, you're like, man, could I study a little more? Could I get that extra rep in the weight room? Should I stay after practice and catch another 100 balls on the jugs machine? The coaches out there, they don't want to disappoint him. So when you think about Tom Brady and where he's at his point of his career, he's more valuable Monday through Friday than he is on Sunday. Sunday, like I said last Friday, Sunday, I need you to be phenomenal when it comes to situational football. Lead us before the half to get points on the board. Lead us in a 2-minute drill. Don't make those mistakes that you just made. If they do that, this team is scary. They're scary this year. Obviously, they're in the Super Bowl. And even next year, you're going to be better because you have time to build that chemistry and continuity.
That's it for this video. I post a new Tom Brady video every day. So please like and subscribe. That way you'll always have a new Tom Brady video to watch every single day. Thanks for watching.